Hey, has this ever happened to you?
Anson, is that you? I thought you were dead.
Hi, I'm Anson, and a story just like this happened to me a couple days ago, where some people thought I had ceased living. And if that example from earlier hasn't happened, trust me, it'll happen in the next couple years at least. Well, there's a lot that happens in this video, so let's just get started. Now, the thing you need to know about this story is it takes place during winter. Now, where I live, we don't get much snow, but during this time, it was everywhere. Anywhere you went, on your roof, on your driveway, on your car, in your house, it was everywhere. But on one of these days, we had school. Now, on this day, I did my usual. I got off at my bus stop and I walked home from the park to get to my house. But for some reason, in one of the parts of the park, there was a huge ice rink. Now, no one really knows if it happened overnight or if someone did it, but either way, it was really fun. And you see, I'm actually really good at skating because I used to play hockey when I was little.
What are you, Canadian?
Who asked you? And one of these days, we came back to the ice rink, but it had snowed overnight again, and there was a bunch of snow on the ice, so it was really hard for us to skate. So Will had the bright idea of...
Okay, let's meet back here at 4:15 with our shovels.
We all agreed, and we headed off back home. And at 4:15, I went outside with my snow gear on, and without a shovel, because I couldn't find one, off to the park. But once I got there, no one was there. Hey, where's Caden, Logan, and Colt?
Oh, they all had some family stuff going on. Oh, where's your shovel?
I don't think my parents had one. But when we went down to the huge ice rink, there was no snow. We suspected it was because of the wind. So we just got to do dumb stuff the whole time. Like we did this game where we skated at each other and tried to make each other fall down. Some of the ice also fell off and we had to rip a chunk out of the ground to fill it. Yeah, just normal dumb kid stuff. And as normal kids do, we kind of got bored. And Will had the great idea of...
Let's go and shovel people's driveways for some money.
Okay, sure, why not? We stopped at my house and we got some gloves and we headed to his house. Now, surprisingly, I had actually never shoveled before this, so he had to teach me. And after a little, we started knocking on people's houses. We kept hearing a lot of, "Oh, don't worry, some other kids are going to do it for me." No one answers, or just straight up, "No." Until we got to this one house where they agreed. So me and Will started shoveling, but then we noticed a problem. Every time we would shovel a part of the driveway, there'd be scraps. Scraps are just basically when snow doesn't get into the shovel. So it leaves this ugly line of snow. Blech. So we made a plan. He would start shoveling, and while he was shoveling, I'd pick up the scraps. So that when we were done shoveling, we didn't have to go back and pick up all the scraps. It was a plan that worked very well in our favor. And after a while, we were finally done. So we knocked on the door, asked for our money, but this person was really nice, so instead of giving us $5, she gave us $10. But I ended up just giving the $5 to Will because of a bet we did. It was a whole thing, don't worry about it. Now, because we had been in the snow so long, every part of us was freezing. So we decided we'd go back to his house, do something, and then come back out and start shoveling driveways again. So that's what we did, and he showed me his favorite game on mobile, which I was very shocked from because knowing the type of person Will is, this would not feel like his type of game, but I mean, hey, it was. The game in particular was Uno, and Will was surprisingly good at it. He always just knew what to do, which in my case, I'm the exact opposite. I make stupid moves. So with this information, stuff like this would happen.
What is this game, dude? Are you serious? Give me a green card! What are you doing? Holy...
Oh, don't do it. Oh, don't do it.
I don't have a green!
Okay, but now this is the part of the story where my entire neighborhood thought I was dead. My mom came home and asked my sister, "Hey, where's Anson?" "Oh, he's at the park." So when she drives to the park to pick me up, remember, me and Will went to go shovel driveways, so I wasn't there. So she thinks, "Oh wait, I can track him on his phone." But I forgot to bring my phone, so when my mom looked, there was no connection. She calls my dad, no sign of me. She calls Emery, no sign of me. This is where her thoughts start kicking in. She messages everyone in the neighborhood that I was probably dead, but just to look out for me if I was still alive. She thought that I was either dead or kidnapped. My mom was freaking out. She was about to throw up. She was looking for me all over the neighborhood, and she just couldn't find me. Anson, how do you know that your entire neighborhood thought you were dead?" Trust me, I'll get to that part. My mom was probably sweating bullets. And while she was freaking out, me and Will were playing Uno, eating crackers in his house. When me and Will got warm, we went back outside to go shovel some more driveways. And that's when my mom pulled into the street and saw me. She was equally part relieved and equally part mad. She gives me a huge scolding and tells me to come home soon. Oh, well, I'm screwed. We kept knocking on people's doors and we were hearing a lot of no's because it was really, really late. Well, I'm gonna go home.
Come on, let's just shovel a little bit more.
Dude, it's getting really late. Let's just go home.
Okay, well, bye.
I got home and again, my mom was really happy but also really furious to see me. My mom gave me a huge lesson about how I need to take my phone away and that she thought I was gone. And you see, this is when I knew people thought I was dead. The next day at the bus stop, I got people saying, "Oh, Anson, you are alive." Well, anyways, I think we're going to end the story. See you next time.
Alright, this is an end card now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Anson is a really nice person, and you should definitely subscribe to him. I like his work, and he's actually doing pretty good for being such a new YouTuber. And yeah, I love his style and love everything he does. I would support him if you can. Alright, I'll see you all later. And, toodles!